everyone, welcome to my channel and happy May. We are in May, we are in the 5th month of the year, which feels just wild to me. But here we are. Northern Sweden had a bit of a downgrade in weather. It was warm and then it's cold again. Yesterday it snowed when I woke up. I'm glad that it didn't stay on the ground, but I mean, spring has sprungeth, but not really. It sprungeth and it's jumped back. But we are officially like in spring now when May has arrived. So I am here with my May update to my rolling project pan. This is a project pan where I set long-term goals. I have 10 items that I work on at a time, and most often the goal will be to finish things. Maybe I will have some panning, like hit pan goals. But all of the items here right now are in it to finish to completion. So, yeah, if I didn't say so, my name is Helena and I am a beauty makeup lover. I love to test new makeup, but I also love to use use up the shit that I own. So if you like that type of content, you should absolutely subscribe. And you know, if you like this video, you should give it a thumbs up before you leave. But let's get into my update. I do have 2 items rolling out. Okay, so I usually go in the order of how I apply things to my face, which means that we are starting with my primers. I have 2 that I have been working on. The first one is my Essence fix&last Jelly Primer. You can see what it looked like when I rolled it in February. It weighed 57 grams then. And then in March we did have a good jump. And it weighed 50 grams. Of course, I seem to have forgotten to weigh this last month, but I did not have much left, as you can see in April. I had just the tiniest bit, so I knew that I was going to finish this one, and yeah, this is completely finito. At the end, the pump broke, which was very annoying, so I had to screw this up and like shovel this thing every single time I used it. Very annoying. So happy to have finished this one. I have accumulated so many primers now. I cannot buy. I'm not allowed to buy more. I need to finish my primers because I don't have any space for them. It is what it is. So I'm happy to have one out. I wouldn't repurchase this one. It was an okay primer, but I think that there are better gripping primers than this one. Very affordable though, so I mean, if you want to try a gripping primer, it's not the stickiest by any means, so it was just fine. So I'm happy to have it out. And the other primer that I have been working on is also by Essence. This is the Catching Cloud primer. It's like a pore filling story, and I rolled this one in back in March, and then it weighed 84 grams, and I already had a pan in this one. In April it weighed 83 grams, so I had only lost 1 gram of product, and now it is weighing 81 grams, and this is how much we have left. So it is very, very soon finished. This one will definitely be an empty for next update. I don't use this on my entire face. I have been like having this one on the entire face and just this pore filling one here where I have pronounced pores in my forehead and some like on these lines. But I really enjoy this one actually. I would repurchase it again. I don't know if they still make it, but yeah, I actually really enjoy this one. Also very affordable. I mean, it's Essence, so if you're looking for an affordable pore filling primer, highly recommend this one. Then I have been, since last month, I actually enrolled a new foundation. This is my Makeup Forever Professional Matte Velvet Skin. This is something that I wanted to finish in this year because it's the old formula, and I have been savoring this because it's expensive, but it's so good. Like, this is the best powder foundation that I have ever tried. So you can see I had massive pan rolling it in. It weighed 84 grams then. And yeah, this is now empty. I have brought this traveling. This is the perfect foundation for me when I travel because it wears off nice. It doesn't like cling and become weird. It's like wears off where it doesn't look patchy. And I have very oily skin. I mean, my skin is going on the 7th hour of its makeup, and yeah, you can see it's quite oily. But this one wears really nice, so I can have it like in more warm climates without it looking weird and looking heavy on the skin. So absolutely love this one. I'm not gonna repurchase the new one quite yet because I don't need it right now. But eventually I will buy a powder foundation and it will probably be this one. I don't think I'm gonna venture out because I know that this one is superior. Okay, then I have a foundation. No, then I have, oh my god, my back is killing me. Am I centered? Then I have a concealer I have been working on since January, and this is by the brand Luna, I think. It's a K-beauty brand, I think, because I bought this in Japan back in October. This packaging is faulty, so it leaked when I traveled home, which is why I want to finish this one up. I can't store it laying down. So in January it weighed 30 grams. And I don't think you're going to see like progress on the shots here. In February it weighed 29 grams. And then in March it weighed 28 grams. And I mean, we have started to see a bit of windowing. In April it also weighed 28 grams. And now in May it's weighing 27 grams. So like there is progress, but it's still, I still have not removed the stopper. I just scraped the sides here. So I mean, it is getting lower, but I still haven't felt the need to remove the stopper. So this is taking longer than I expected. I mean, I'm not mad at it because it's a very nice concealer. I have 2 more concealers that I wanted to finish this year, and I'm starting to think that will I be able to? I don't know. We shall see how long this one takes, but I think we're absolutely like down at the bottom here. But yeah, really lovely concealer. I just would not repurchase when I'm done because the packaging has failed me. Then we have one item with not very good progress. My powder. I have enrolled my Fenty powder, Pro Filt'r butter powder, Pro Filt'r loose powder. And since I have been working on a powder foundation, I have not obviously used that much setting powder. I rolled this powder in back in March, and then it weighed 138 grams. Then in April it weighed 133 grams, and it's still weighing the same, and I cannot make a new line marking here, as you can see. This is actually not just the Fenty powder. It is a concoction of loose powders because the Fenty powder on its own is not very good, I think. It looks quite heavy on me, so I have mixed and matched from my other loose powders in my collection to make lighter formula, so to speak. So now I can actually use this one. And I am determined to finish this one this year. It's probably going to take some time because I'm halfway with it now, so we shall see. But now I have finished my powder foundation, so hopefully I can use more powder in the coming months. Right, I also have a different powder. This is a finishing powder by Kiko Milano, and it's the Lost in Amalfi finishing powder. You can see what it looked like when I rolled it in March. It weighed 56 grams then, and I think I had pan on this one. This is also like something I set the goal to finish this year. In April, This one weighed 55 grams. And it is still weighing 55 grams. This is what it looks like. So I don't know. Maybe you can see a little bit of change in the progress pictures. I can't remember how big the pan was. I have used this one still because I like to use a finishing powder when I have put down like blush, bronzer and all the shebangs. I put a finishing powder on top to kind of mesh the powders together. So working on this one. It will probably be here for a while, but it's fine. Everything's fine. And then as my final like complexion item, I have my setting spray. This is by Wet n Wild. It's the Fight Dirty setting spray, like a detox thing. And I had used a little bit of this one when I rolled in. It weighed 72 grams back in April. And this is the second month it's in, and it's weighing 58 grams. So we have like a good weight jump. Not too much of a usage. I thought I would use more, but I did not bring this one traveling. I've been traveling for a week and a half and I did not bring this one. So that's basically why. I don't like this one. I don't think it does anything for like making the makeup wear longer. And I, as an oily ass gal, I need something to like actually make the makeup last longer, because otherwise it will just slip off my face by 6-hour mark. So I am working on this one. It's not like the biggest bottle, so it's fine. I obviously use it to wet my brushes as well with it, so we're gonna do a little bit of maybe not hate panning, but like annoyance panning to finish this one up. Alright, then I think I have 3 items left to talk about. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. So I have one eyeliner that I actually enrolled last month. This is by Beauty Bay. It's the pastel liner in the shade Blue Skies, and this is also something I want to finish to completion. You can see what it looked like last month. It weighed 6 grams then, and this is where we are today, and it's still weighing 6 grams. So I don't know how much progress. I can't remember how much I had left. I feel like this one is going to take maybe 2 more months to finish. Granted, I am working on a green now in my Panda palette in order, so maybe it will be a bit like I can use this quite a lot. We shall see. But not that much left, but it's a blue pastel shade, so it's not maybe the everyday shade. Right, then I have 2 lip items. My lip liner I have been working on since January. It's the makeup store liner in the shade Taupe. And this one has been weighing 2 grams the entire time since January. You can see what it looked like then. And I have had steady progress, but very, very slow progress on this pencil throughout the months. I want to finish this one this year, but I am not like, yeah, I should be able to do it, but let's not celebrate too soon. So you can see what it looked like back in April, and now in May this is what we are looking like. So I only have the S remaining here on the word store. And yeah, don't remember where it was last update, but slow and steady. This is super old, so I want to use it up. I love this color as a lip liner. It is absolutely perfect for me. I love like a pasty pate colored lip. But since it's just so old, I need to use it up. I need to just cherish this pencil. Don't know if they make this anymore. Makeup Store as a brand, they have actually gone bankrupt and then been bought up again since like I have bought this pen, which tells you a bit about how old it is. And yeah, we shall leave it at that. Last month I enrolled a lipstick by Kiko Milano. This is the, what are you? Instant Color Matte Liquid Lip in the shade 01. And when I roll it in, it weighed 33 grams. And this is what it's looking like today. So, I have good windowing. This is the lip color I am wearing currently on my lips. No, I haven't removed the stopper or anything, and the wand is very coated when I pull it out, but we do have some windowing here, so I don't know if this will be like done suddenly next month or if it will drag on for 4 more months. No clue. But it's gonna stay in the project. So that guys mean that we have 2 things to roll in. Something for my foundation and something for my primer. And I'm gonna be boring and like switch out. So for my primer, I'm bringing in a new primer. As I said, I need to use them up because I have bought too many. So this is the MUA Pro Base Jelly Primer and another jelly primer. I actually like this one better than this one. This one is a bit more tacky and has a bit more grip, so I think that this is nicer. And you can see this is an airless pump, which I love. And I have this much left. So it's going to be very easy to track progress on that. And for my foundation, I am bringing in a Kiko Milano foundation. This is the Unlimited foundation, which is now my oldest in my collection. And I don't like this on its own. It doesn't work super well on my pores. I find that it kind of sinks into them and enhances them, and like it makes it look a bit heavy. But I'm mixing this one with a more hydrating, creamy or like sheer coverage foundation to make this one a little bit like lighter, and that works out very nice. It smells the same. And I don't remember if this was the case or if it's like old. But this one smells like the Wet n Wild Photo Finish foundation. It has that like paint thinner smell to it. But this is where we're sitting. I want to finish this one. And yeah, it's gonna take, I don't know how many months. Hopefully it won't be too horrible. I have this one and another foundation, the other foundation that I'm mixing this one with, that I want to finish this year. That's like my goal, so fingers crossed it's not taking too long. But yeah, that is what I'm rolling in to my project. I can speak, and yeah, that is it for this update. I hope that you enjoyed. Please let me know what you have been finishing off recently. Are you on track to finish the items that you have set, or do you have any items, any goals this year? Please let me know. I always love to hear from you in the comments. But that is going to wrap it up, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys!